everybody, Joe Cottrell, dog behaviourist at Dog Trouble. It was actually snowing this morning. We had beautiful sunshine the other day and then this morning it was snowing, but we managed to get the dogs out early and get them exercised. So what I thought I'd do is share with you our morning ritual of preparing the dog food for the pack and for the foster dogs. So as you can see here, we've got quite a number of dogs. So this is my pack in the morning and foster dogs in the morning and evening as well. And as you'll see, we feed raw food. So why do we feed raw food? Because generally speaking, raw food is what dogs naturally eat. Dogs naturally eat meat and vegetation, which is why you'll often see dogs going and chomping on grass, chomping on herbs, because they naturally will select what they feel their body needs. In natural environments, dogs will go and catch prey. They won't stick it in an oven or go and put it on the cooker and cook it. They'll catch it, eat it, and that's it. So raw food is the best thing. You'll notice that I give some dogs some supplements. So Poppet and Pixie here have got some raw egg and some brewer's yeast in there. And that's because they're lacking in a little bit of vitamin B. So I've just learned recently that dogs that eat poo, which is not a nice habit, but dogs that eat poo, it's possibly due to low vitamin B levels in their body. So what I've done is supplemented their food with some raw egg, some brewer's yeast, and some molasses, which are all massively high in vitamin B. So I'm just running a trial on that to see if it actually stops the 3 dogs I've got that eat poo, it stops them doing it. Fingers crossed on that one. So some dogs, we have to work out what flavour meat they're okay on. So some dogs have a really tricky digestive system or immune system, and sometimes it takes time for them to adjust to get onto raw food. So what I would suggest is choose one flavour at a time. And if dogs have allergies, skin allergies, hot spots, yeasty paws, poor digestive system, I generally will keep them off of chicken, beef and turkey, because if you think about it, they're all grain-fed animals. So dogs don't do well on grain and wheat. So I keep them off of those flavours. So what I might start to do is put them on rabbit, venison, duck to start with. But I'll only trial one flavour at a time until I know that what comes out the other end is nice and small and firm, and there's nothing coming out the other end, i.e. they're not throwing anything up and they're not flatly refusing to eat it. So once I've worked out that my dog likes certain flavours, I can develop a menu for them so that they get a variety of minerals, vitamins, nutrition into their body. So a couple of my dogs won't eat chicken, they just don't like it. Ernie, remember, Mr. Needy, the Tibetan Terrier, he can't eat egg, he'll literally throw it up straight away that he eats it. So some dogs have intolerances, like us humans have intolerances. So what you can do is just work out one flavour, so start with one flavour. So if you haven't got any allergies with your dogs, you might want to start on chicken or beef or turkey. But if you have got allergies in your dog, then I would start with rabbit, venison or duck. And then once you've worked out that that flavour is okay, go on to the next flavour. If your dog is a little bit suspicious about eating it raw, what you can do is cook it slightly. Now that obviously zaps a little bit of the goodness out of it, because anything that you cook and process, it takes the goodness out of it. But better that than they're eating dry food. So remember, dry food is a processed food. It's something the human race has done a great job on convincing us that dogs eat kibble. They don't naturally eat kibble. And a lot of dogs will take their time to eat kibble, or they might pick at it during the day. And what that dog is telling you is that it's not good for them. So actually putting them onto a raw food diet will make them happier and healthier. So kibble is processed, it's full of carbohydrates. Even if it says it's grain-free or wheat-free, it will still have potato in. So carbohydrates release energy, and energy is what makes dogs manic, hyper, lots of things. So just have a think about your dog's diet, because your digestive system in your dog is affected to 70% of the immune system. So if you want a good, solid immune system in your dog, then get them onto a lovely, nutritious diet, okay? So we're going to feed the pack now. We actually have to put the names on the bowls, so when we carry them in, we can remember whose is whose. So we're going to feed these guys their breakfast. And if you've got any questions about raw feeding with your dog, you just want some tips on raw feeding, or you want to come and get some raw food, we actually supply a food called Nutriment, which has got meat in, it's got vegetables in, it's got lots of fabulous stuff in. So if you want to get some raw food from us, then give us a call. But just throw out some comments, give me some questions. If you're trying to get your dog onto raw food, or now that you've got some time on your hands, you want to give it a go, then just chuck some comments and we'll try and answer those for you. So don't forget to subscribe, Joe Cottrell on YouTube. Take care, guys.